Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing Tea Street. As y'all can see, this is a mug that I got as a gift on Friday from my good friend and big sister, Darlene Matthews. She knows my love language is personalization. She had this mug made for me, y'all. Y'all know I love it. It says Minister Tea Street. I love it. Um, so I want to start today in light of the season that we're in. For many people, this is a happy holiday season, and for some people, it's not always happy. And so I want to acknowledge that today. And I want to start with a precursor and a disclaimer. I am not a therapist. I don't play one on TV, and I don't pretend to be. But if you're in need of therapy, I can make some recommendations locally. And if you're not local, I want to encourage you to find someone in your community if therapy is what you need. I'm a great believer in therapy, and it was therapy that got me through some of the tough seasons. But tough seasons don't just come and go one time. So, this topic is called Don't Skip the Process of Caring for Yourself in Mourning Seasons or Grieving Seasons. And so that's what today's topic is, and I want to jump right in. One of the things that I'm clear about is the process of caring for yourself in mourning seasons is sometimes difficult. Grieving and mourning, y'all, it changes us. Sometimes grief and mourning slows us down. Sometimes it softens us, and sometimes it just silences us. And I'm really abundantly clear when that happens in my own life. Grief is not a problem to fix, it's a season to walk through. Caring for yourself while you're mourning is not selfish, it's survival with intention. So, the first step that I want to give you to care for you in your mourning or your grieving season, if that's now because it's the holidays and maybe you lost your job, or maybe you're going through the first season without someone on the earth that you loved, who left this life, give yourself permission to feel what you feel. Y'all, when I'm feeling what I feel, and lately I'm feeling some type of way, if I'm honest, I don't apologize for it. Y'all, grief doesn't follow rules or timelines. Some days you're okay. Other days, a song, a smell, or memory knocks the wind out of you. Yesterday at church, someone gave me cookies as a gift, y'all. And one of the things that I loved was my mother's food. Okay. I loved my mom's food and I loved her baking. And I've tried to replicate some of her recipes and I've mastered a couple. But one of the things I can never master is the chocolate chip cookies with the pecans. And it had a certain taste, and everybody has tried, and everybody has given me their chocolate chip cookies. And I placate them. Oh, these are really good. Y'all, yesterday on the way home from church, I took a bite out of this cookie. And when I tell you that it was like they had my mama's hand while they were stirring the batter. Y'all, that taste of that cookie brought me to pull over, full on ugly cry. One taste or memory. Caring for yourself begins when you stop judging your emotions. You don't have to be strong all the time. Tears don't mean you're weak, they mean you're human. Yesterday, I was totally in my human space. Mourning, for me, it required honesty. If I'm sad, I say it. If I'm angry, I admit it. If I'm numb, I acknowledge it. Healing starts with permission because I could never heal what I would not feel. When I went to therapy, my therapist said, you can't heal what you won't feel. Because I was in work mode and busy mode to shield myself from the feeling of grief. So the first step is absolutely give yourself permission to feel what you feel. The second step, slow your pace without losing your purpose. Now, what does that mean? Morning seasons demand a different speed, y'all. This is a season that gets really melancholy for me. I don't have the same energy, the focus, or the motivation. And you know what? That's okay. I don't go out a lot during this season. I don't go to parties. I don't have the energy to people like that. I loved watching people's photos from the mistletoe, but I was so grateful to God that I was on my couch that night because I just didn't have it in me to people like that. And that's how I cared for myself. I adjusted my expectations and I adjust other people's expectations of me, but I never abandoned my purpose. Sometimes when I'm mourning and I'm grieving, I might move slower. I might say no more often. And sometimes, y'all, I just simplify my life. I go inward. That's not quitting, y'all. That's conserving my strength. Rest is not a retreat, it's an opportunity to repair. Even God built rest into the creation model because forward movement without rest leads to collapse. And I don't know about y'all, I ain't here for the falling out. I'm here for the restoration. So slowing down doesn't mean you're stuck, it means that you're being wise. Good morning, Jackie. So, the third step, if this is a hard season for you, stay connected even when you want to isolate. And this is the hardest one, if I'm honest, for me. When I want to isolate, I want to be in my house. And this week I'm off. It gives me opportunity to be alone. I don't have to people if I don't choose to. And every single day this week, I'm choosing to not isolate because grief has a way of pulling me inward. While some solitude is healthy, total isolation can deepen the pain. It can deepen depression. Caring for yourself means letting safe people walk it out with you. Now, I don't need a crowd, just a few people who can sit with me. Sometimes they're sitting with me in silence. Sometimes they're sitting with me and giving me laughter. Saturday, I had the great opportunity to take a young woman who is interested in connecting and mentorship with me. I took her out to lunch, and it was such a salve, a healing potion for me. This today I'm having lunch with one of my sorors who I adore. I'm getting together with some sisters in Christ this week to go to lunch. I'm celebrating my aunt's birthday on New Year's Eve. I'm getting together with my family, even though none of us want to. Okay, well, I don't want to. I'm doing the things that I need to do. And I don't have to do it with the crowd. Sometimes caring for yourself looks like answering your phone. People who know me know that's the one I'm probably not going to do. It means going to therapy when I need to. Today it meant journaling or praying or simply showing up when it's hard. So don't isolate, y'all. Healing happens in connections, not in hiding. Mourning seasons don't last forever, but they do leave their mask. Y'all, there's a stain that will forever be on my life. I measure my life pre my mama's death and post my mama's death, and we're coming upon in January 5 years. And it feels as fresh as it did the first Christmas without her. But I can tell you, when you care for yourself while you're grieving, you're not rushing the process, you're respecting it. Be gentle with yourself, honor your pain, trust that even in mourning, something is being formed in you. You are not broken, you are becoming. Y'all, this is the piece that my therapist helped me to understand that grief is love with nowhere to go. So I give it space. I give myself grace and I keep walking through the grief. So I came to tell someone today, if you are a person who's mourning and this is a heavy season for you, good morning, my cousin Tisa. I love you, Tisa. Good morning, Miss Brown. Good morning, Katina. And good morning, Wendy. If you are a person who's in a mourning season, can I tell you it's okay? Give yourself permission to feel what you feel. Slow your pace without losing your purpose, and stay connected even when you want to isolate. Because I can tell you that grief is a process, and whatever you do, don't skip the process of caring for yourself in grieving or mourning seasons. I'm the amazing T Street, but y'all already know there's absolutely positively nothing amazing in me. There's not in each and every one of you. And for every one of you who are walking this path with me of grief, thank you. Have an amazing day.